Hi guys, it's me, Grim Cran, and I am going to be teaching you how to play like a starter game of Magic the Gathering. Let's do this.
Start out with two 60-card decks.
Then you need mana, like lands.
And these are in 5 different colors, basically. Green, red, blue, black, white. I'm going to play with a black-white deck, so it's Swamps and Plains.
I'm going to play with a red-green
Alright,
deck.
So fires and forests, mountains, dragons, and creatures. That's what this one is. So, learn it by playing. Let's tell you what all these pieces are, just by doing. We start out by cutting decks. And what you do here is you look to see which one
has the most mana cost.
So this is
Tell us which one has the most mana cost in the comments. Which one?
Okay, we're not waiting for you. It's the green one.
It's the green one.
It's 3. So that means that I get to go first.
No, that I get to go first.
Oh, well, you get to go first because it's yours.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's what I meant. I mean, confused already. So, you start out drawing 7 cards. 2, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then since Grim Crayon over there had a higher number,
I get to go first.
All right, so
every turn you draw, and every turn you can only play 1 mana or land. So I play my forest, and I will now tap my forest to play my village elder.
And so what that is that tapping this forest unleashes the green energy, the mana from it. And so
that lets you summon creatures.
Yeah.
You can summon as many creatures as you want in a turn, as long as it makes it so you have enough mana to summon all of them.
So because he tapped 1, he's got 1 bit of green mana. And this guy at the top says it just takes 1 green mana. See that little tree at the top? So he's got enough to bring it out.
Yep. And I end my turn.
All right, so I'm going to draw, and I'm going to play 1 Plains, a white mana. So I'm going to, just like Grim Crayon over there, I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to summon my Tundra Wolves. And the things you can get from a card like this are a couple of things. You can see that it is 1/1. That's the power and the toughness.
So, the one in the front is the power, and the one in the back is the toughness.
Think of it like sort of like attack and defense. But he also has first strike,
which means that he gets to attack first. So even if he were to die, he wouldn't die as long as the other creature has more. As long as the creature that he's attacking doesn't have more attack than him, right?
Right. So like if he does 1 damage and another creature does 1 damage. Normally, if they attacked each other, they would both die. But because he has first strike, the other guy dies, but the other guy doesn't get a chance to do damage to him.
Yeah.
So that's all we got for now. Remember that when you first summon creatures, they can't tap or attack that turn because they have summoning sickness.
But if they have an ability called haste, then they can attack or tap on their first turn.
Nobody got any haste right now, though, so
no.
Let's play on. I'm done.
Okay, my turn. At the beginning of your turn, you have to untap all your creatures or mana.
Let's reset everything.
Okay. I draw. I play my mountain. And I will tap 1 mountain to play Scorching Spear on him. Scorching Spear.
So this is another thing you can do. You can play spells. And so Tell him what Scorching Spear does.
It deals 1 damage to any one creature or player. There are 3 different type of spell cards. There are sorceries, where you can play on only your turn. There are enchantments, which you can play on your turn only, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's instants. Instants you can play on any turn, even your opponent's turn, if you have enough mana.
Mm-hmm. And so this one, he's now used to burn my wolves to a crisp.
Yeah.
So they're dead, and they go over here into my graveyard. So are you done bullying me?
No, I'm not.
Figured as much.
I'm going to tap 1 forest to play my Fountain of Renewal. This card is an artifact. It's not a creature or a spell or trap. Well, I mean, not trap, or a spell.
You got a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Linking in there.
Yeah, sorry.
Grimcrancer. All right. It just kind of lives on the field and has certain effects. So tell us about this one.
This one lets me, at the beginning of my turn, or at the beginning of my upkeep, where I untap everything, I get to gain 1 life.
So every turn you're going to gain 1 life because you've got this fountain sitting out here?
Uh-huh.
All right. Should keep that on the screen so people can remember it's there. Right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it right here.
But you don't get to do it now. Next turn. Wait.
And I'm going to attack you with my Village Elder.
Ah.
And every time you attack with a creature, you have to tap.
That lets you know that it's attacking.
And you cannot attack that creature.
So that also means that until his next turn, when he untaps it, he can't block with that creature.
And you can't destroy it with spells or stuff, right?
You guys still could.
Huh. Like, if you had, like a destroy target tapped creature, then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or if I had another sorcery like you did with your fireball right there, then I could burn it, right? So,
yeah.
I had 20 life. You start out with 20 life, and now I'm down to 19 because he had 1 attack, or 1 power, and it dealt 1 damage to me. Are you done bullying me? Alright, so I'm going to untap. I have to look at my sad dead Thunder Wolves over here. I'm going to draw. So that's what you do next. I'm going to put a Swamp into play. So I have 2 mana. And what can I do? I'm concerned about this guy, so I'm going to tap 1 white and 1 other to summon my Angelic Wall. Now, walls are kind of funny because they're creatures, but they can't attack. They can just block. So he's 0/4, and it says he's a defender, which means he can't attack, and he's flying. So
he can block flyers.
Which is a big deal. So now I've got this wall set up here. So this mean-looking village elder over here, which is pinpricked me.
What are you talking about? Those eyes are like diamonds.
Oh. It does have sort of a grandpa-esque nice eye-ness, right? I bet you that guy could...
Are you ending your turn?
Well, can't do anything else, so I guess I do.
Okay, my turn. I untap all my cards, and I gain 1 life.
Oh. Fountain of Renewal!
Okay, I draw. I play 1 forest, and I tap 2 mana to incinerate you for 3.
So,
Incinerate is an instant. Instants, well, you heard what they did. But this card deals 3 damage, and if a creature got dealt damage like this, it can't be regenerated.
Because it's incinerated. Can't really regenerate a lump of ashes.
Yeah, you can't. So this also goes into my discard pile.
So now I'm down to 16.
And I end my turn.
Yeah, so you can't attack me now because of my big mighty wall. I have to do something about things here, or else Mr. Grim Crayon is gonna cause me all kinds of trouble.
I am.
You sound so happy about it too. Now, I'm going to tap a black and one other to summon my Dune Beetle. Dune Beetle, just 1/4. Nothing very special about him, but he's pretty cheap. So I'm gonna put him out here and end my turn.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to untap, and I'm going to draw. Okay. I play one mountain, and I will now tap all of my mana to play my lightning elemental. He's a 1/4 with haste.
And what haste means is that now he can attack
With him
right
on my
away.
first turn that he's in play. So I am actually going to attack you with my lightning elemental.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You positive?
I'm positive.
It's kind of a questionable decision.
No, it's
All right.
very positive.
I'm going to block him with my Dune Beetle. Now, this is how we see how the battle plays out.
So
The Lightning Elemental has
one.
4 power and 1 toughness. The Dune Beetle has 1 power and 4 toughness. Now, all of you mathletes at home can tell that if he does 1 damage, and this guy's got 1 life, he's smoked.
But he is also smoked.
Yes, lots of smoking happening.
As you can tell, this is a red deck.
Yes. Burn, baby, burn. Are you done, Grim Bully?
Yes.
I had plans for that Dune Beetle.
You were going to take out my village elder, I know.
I had plans. Let's see. So, well, I guess this works too. A black, tap 1 swamp, and 1 other, this plains, to summon my Fetid Imp. He's a 1/2 with flying. Now, like we said, flying means that he flies. He can only be blocked by other flying creatures or creatures with reach. Sometimes there's creatures that are down on the ground and they have the ability to block things with flying. He also has a little buff up. Now, focus camera. Now, sometimes with that little skull right there, you can see that for tapping 1 more black mana, he will gain Death Touch until the end of turn. And that says basically anything that he touches dies, even if he doesn't have enough power to kill it. So if Grim over here had like a giant stomping 8/8 monster or something, still, if it blocked my Fetid Imp, it would die, even though he only does 1 damage. So, pretty fun. It can fly. And it will be flying to do damage with you next turn.
Okay. My turn. Going to untap all my cards. Now I will draw. Ooh. I do think that is funny as well. I'm going to tap 3 of my mana to play my Root Walla.
Root Walla? Sounds like a bad late 90s ska band.
And I will end my turn.
As well you should. So, now I'm untapping. So, what happens next? I am not getting very much mana. Sometimes this happens in games where you just end up kind of mana broke. I don't have anything that I can summon.
That happened with my Eldrazi deck.
Yeah, well. But, since I have a flyer and no ability to block, I'm going to attack.
Okay. I'm down to 20 health.
And for those of you watching at home, you might have noticed that Grim Crayon over here has forgotten about his Fountain of Renewal for a few turns. If you're playing with somebody and they forget about something that's supposed to be giving them life every turn, don't remind them. Like I didn't remind him. He probably should have he should have higher life right now. But he wasn't paying attention. So, go on.
My turn. Okay. I untap. my mountain. And I am going to tap one mountain to Scorching Spear you.
Scorching Spear me, so 1 damage directly to me. This is the thing about red decks.
The only cards that are in my discard are, like, only spells.
Yeah, piles of spells. That's a red deck for you. Like to burn with it. Are you finished?
No, not actually. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to tap I'm going to tap both my forests to give my Root Walla a +2/+2. Give him +2/+2.
So now he's a 4/4.
And the only thing you have left is your wall, your angelic wall, and I will attack.
So now I have to make the decision. Do I take 4 damage or do I sacrifice my wall? Well, I'm kind of far behind. I think I'm going to block with my angelic wall. So that means that it's going to die.
But my guy doesn't.
The Root Walla doesn't, because the angelic wall doesn't do any damage. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I am.
Are you done?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so, see if I can get something going here. Get something going. Well, finally, a plains. Let's see. Now, I've got something for you, buddy. I'm going to tap a white plains and 2 others to cast Luminous Bonds, an enchantment on this Root Walla. This is the 3rd type of spell, which we haven't seen yet. An enchantment sometimes is just living on the battlefield, like the artifact that Grim played, but also sometimes you can put it right on characters, sometimes to make them stronger, sometimes to make them weaker. This enchantment says, you can't attack or block. So, that Root Walla that just did me 4 damage, I've neutralized him. And, just for fun, I'm going to attack for 1 more, tap my Fetid Imp, and attack. Can't be blocked.
I'm down to 19.
1915. Things change. Things change.
I untapped, and I'm going to activate my Fountain of Renewal, bringing me back up to 20 health.
I'm so glad you remembered.
I will tap 2 of my mana to volcanic hammer this Fetid Imp.
So Volcanic Hammer deals 3 damage. That's more than the imp can take. So
he dies.
He joins my fellows in the graveyard here. Anything else?
I think I'll attack you with my Village Elder.
So he taps it, and I'm down to 14. Are you quite finished?
Yes.
Alright. So.
You sounded like Hermione there.
Now I'm going to
bore you to death with facts.
And
which aren't very boring.
Well, I'm going to swamp and tap 2 others to summon my Blood Toll Harpy, a 2/1 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield, each player loses 1 life. Now this is kind of silly.
You lose 1 life as well.
Right. I also lose a life, but Grim over there loses a life. Sometimes cards say each opponent loses 1 life, but this one says each player. So I guess that's what we got to deal with. But now I've got somebody on the field to deal some damage with.
So, guess that's good for you, but, well, I'm going to activate my Fountain of Renewal, bringing me back up to 20 health. And now I'm going to draw. I tap 1 forest to play my Fyndhorn Elves.
Alright, that's got an ability too.
Uh-huh. It's it may just seem like a 1/1, but if I tap it, then that means I can use it as mana, as 1 green mana.
Instead of attacking, he can tap it to release a green mana if he happens to be short on them.
Mhm.
Anything else you'd like to do?
And I am going to attack with my Village Elder.
That's what I was worried about. I'm going to take that damage because I don't want to lose my Blood Toll Harpy. I'm down to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Done? So.
Okay.
Alright. Now. Finally. I'm going to...
only had flyers.
I'm going to cast... Or I'm going to tap a white plains and one other. Seems like a bit of a waste, but I'm going to put another enchantment, Pacifism, on this Village Elder here with the nice grandpa eyes. That just says that enchanted creature can't attack or block.
It's pretty much passive. It's pretty much Luminous Bonds.
Yeah, same effect, but, you know, with this sort of cool voodoo skeleton zombie kind of thing happening. And then I'm going to attack you for 2 with my Blood Tool Harpy.
Okay, I'm down to 18. My turn. I'm going to activate Fountain of Renewal, and I'm going to go back up to 19. Okay. And play my Special Forest.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Okay, I'm going to put it in a special spot.
You were totally going to put your Special Forest off to the side so you could look at it and smile, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
I'm going to tap all of my mana to play my Crawl Worm.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Crawl Worm. It's a 6/4.
So this is a monstrous beast. I probably should have saved my pacifism for that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And I am going to end my turn.
So, at this point, you've got the basics of Magic. I think that from here on, you could see how the game is played. Probably if you have any questions, you could probably put them in the comments. Do you think that we should cut off from here before we see me completely destroyed?
No.
Oh. I don't know if people want to watch a big, long, drawn-out destruction of some sad, sad dad.
No, they do! You defeated me last time.
No, well, let's see. Okay, here comes the plains.
You don't have very many super great cards.
You don't have any super great faces.
Hey, I heard that!
No. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to black and 3 others to cast my Skeleton Archer. It's 3/3, but it says when it enters the battlefield, it does 1 damage to any target. I think that targets you.
Okay. 18.
And then I will be attacking you with my Blood Toll Harpy.
16. I'm down to 16. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay. I untap, and I'm going to activate my Fountain of Renewal.
Oh, you remembered that, did you?
17. Ooh. I think you should have saved your Skeleton Archer. I'm going to tap 3 of my mana to play my Saber-Tooth Tiger. It's a 2/1 with first strike.
You get some of the old cards from way back in my early gaming days.
I'm going to put these guys off to the side so I can make.
Hey, you pacifists, get off to the side.
Okay, so I can fit my other creatures into the field. Okay. I'm now going to attack with you with my Crawl Worm.
Well, Now I have a choice. I can't really take 6 damage. I'm gonna have to block with my archer, which is enough to kill my archer.
But my crawworm doesn't die.
Luckily, it doesn't do any damage to me, though. Are you done, bully boy?
Uh-huh.
Untap things.
Okay.
Can't believe you didn't. I seem to have drawn another pacifism. Your worm suddenly feels as if fighting is not the answer.
He does feel like fighting is the answer.
Oh, he doesn't. He's a pacifist now. Put him on the pile. And I will hit you with my harpy.
Okay.
I like the sound of that.
15.
Hit you with my harpy.
Okay.
Done.
My turn. I'm going to untap. Okay. This will be easy enough. I'm going to tap 1 forest to play my frilled sandwalla. It's a 1/1 and I can buff it up. Okay, I tap.
Wait a minute. For a green and 1 other, you can get a +2/+2 until the end of turn? Huh. Dang. That's rough.
Okay, I tap 2 of my forests and he's...
Summoning sickness.
I know, but at least if you bring out like a creature with haste or something.
Oh, so you're just being defensive because you got the mana.
Yeah.
So now this guy's a 3/3 until the end of the turn.
And I'm going to attack you with my saber-toothed tiger, which makes him forced into attack.
No, can't be done. Careful not to bump the guy next to you, tiger. So now I'm down to 10. Alright. Done?
Uh-huh. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? For making me play out this long, dreary death march?
Yeah, it's a death march for you.
Let's see.
With my Fountain of Renewal
I've
in
been-
play, I'm like unstoppable.
1, and then 3 others. I was trying to save this till I had some more creatures, but I'm going to summon my Dwarven Priest. 2/4, and I gain 1 life for each creature I control, so I get all of 1 life. Hit you for 2.
Okay, 14, 13. Okay, my turn. I'm going to untap all my these, and I'm going to gain 1 life.
Good heavens, he remembered.
I play a mountain. I am going to now activate my mythic frilled sandwalla's special ability, letting me tap 2 of my mana.
So he's back up to 3/3.
So he's a 3/3. And, I'm going to attack you with my saber-toothed tiger and my frilled sandwalla.
Well, so your tiger is a 2/1. I can take him out with my Dwarven Priest.
Yes, that's what I wanted you to do.
But your Sandwalla, with his frill, comes gallivanting by and hits me for 3.
Yes, it is what happens. Look, it's like this.
Get your Sandwalla fingers out of my planes, buddy. Okay, so I'm
Sorry,
down to 8.
but I can't.
Down to 8?
Yes, you are.
Okay, well.
And I have no cards in my hand. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Swamp. 2 swamps I'm going to tap to enchant my own creature this time with Fear. This means that...
Oh no, that's so scary.
Fear means that this creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or black creatures, neither of which you seem to have. So, to try to even things up a little bit, see if I can mathematically catch up with you here. I'm attacking you with my Blood Toll Harpy, and also my Dwarven Priest here. So,
Okay,
I will now do
I'm
4
down.
damage to you.
I'm down to 10.
Done.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to untap all my dice, and I'm going to gain 1 life.
I feel like I'm just hanging on.
My turn. Oh, look at this! It's quite beautiful. Okay, I'm going to tap. Okay, I'm going to tap four. I'm going to tap 4 mana and 2 greens. To play my Sky Snare Spider.
6/6 with Vigilance.
And reach!
Vigilance means even when he attacks, he doesn't have to tap him. So he can attack and still block the next turn.
Okay, and I'm going to tap my Forest and my Finehorn Elves to give my Frilled Sandwalla a +2/+2.
So you have 3/3.
And I'm going to attack with him.
I'm down to 5.
I can defeat you in the next turn.
Things are not looking good for me.
I can defeat you in the next turn.
You done then, braggadocio boy?
Yes.
Alright.
You defeated me brutally last time.
Well, this is true. Let's see.
I get to defeat you with your own card.
Let's see. This is nice, but it won't be enough to save me. So 2 white and 3 others to summon the always classic Sarah Angel. Flying and attacking does not cause Sarah Angel to tap. That's Vigilance, but before they named it Vigilance. So, I now have a 4/4 flyer with Vigilance.
You still cannot defeat my Sky Snare
Let's
Spider.
see if I can stay alive. I'm going to attack just with my Blood-Told Harpy.
I'm going to block with my Sky Snare Spider.
Oh, good heavens, I forgot you had a creature with reach. Gah! Oh, Harpy, dead. You, me. Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Is there any way I can not lose here?
There isn't.
I think that I could survive this if I allowed you to kill everybody.
No. Because, whatever. I didn't need to.
Oh, you forgot to untap them! He drew without untapping them. That means those creatures are useless this turn. I will survive to fight one more hand.
Okay, I'm going to force Greenwood Sentinel.
Oh,
Another creature with vigilance.
2/2 with Vigilance. So
I'm going to also attack with my Sky Snare Spider, which has vigilance, so it doesn't.
you have to tap. Blocking and gone. So
Yay! Thank you for letting me destroy one of your most powerful creatures.
Alright.
This is your most powerful creature, though,
Well, it is now.
so far.
Oh, this might save me for another round too. 1 and 1, 2, 3 to summon my Kami of Old Stone. Another classic bit.
That was in my deck
Yeah.
for a really long time.
1/7.
I
I've got a
block
hold.
my Sky Snare Spider.
Did you just draw without untapping again?
Yeah, I didn't need to.
You need to pay attention there.
Okay,
GC.
I'm going to attack with my Greenwood Sentinel and my Sky Snare Spider.
So I'm gonna block your. I'm gonna block your Sentinel with my Angel. So it does not. And I'm going to block your Spider with my Kami of Old Stone.
I was
Does 6 damage. He can take 7, so he doesn't die. That went okay for me. Are you done? Okay. Untap.
Something's smelling good.
Yeah, this thing's frying in the background, isn't there?
Yeah.
Nothing that's gonna help me really, but I'll just 2 of these to cast another Fear on my Kami of Old Stone. He's now an unblockable 1/7. And
Why would you want to do 1 damage to me?
and I can't attack even though I have a flyer with Vigilance because this giant beastly spider was
Why
6/6.
can't you attack with him? Because he was put out on your last turn.
I feel like I need a blocker to stay alive.
Ah.
Yeah, I need a blocker to stay alive. See if I
Okay.
can get something going on my next draw.
Untap all my.
Oh, you remembered.
All my cards are being unkept.
You keep forgetting your fountain. No, you've already drawn. No more.
I know. I will now do the unspeakable. I will tap 1 forest and 4 others to play my spined worm!
Oh, 5/4 worm.
It's more powerful than my crawl worm. Oh, no.
That was a 6/4.
That was
No.
6/4. But this one's cheaper.
Yeah.
And now I win. I will end my turn.
What? Why didn't you attack?
Because I know you're just going to block with him.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Plains. Not much of a help.
I'm just playing all my creatures that come into my hand, really. My turn.
So you can see, folks at home, how an end can be brutally drawn out
Okay.
by somebody who is for some
Play
reason.
my mountain goat.
I broke free on a Saturday morning.
I've been forgetting to show you guys my cards.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
And also my
Oh, they've been noticing him. So,
Okay.
a 1/1
And
mountain.
now I'm going to attack you with my Sky Snare Spider. Oh, Sky Snare Spider and my Spined Worm.
Let's see. Well,
No matter what, a creature will die.
creature will die or I will. So, I'm going to block the spined worm with my angel so they both
Mm-hmm.
go here. And I'll block this giant beast with my Kami of Old Stone. He's got enough to withstand your mighty 6.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Done?
Mm-hmm. I am done. And you're done next turn.
Hmm. Well, we'll see if... Oh, yeah, that won't actually help me. Got a card. Let's see. Don't look, Grim. This would be really useful if it wasn't for the fact that that Sky Snare Spider has vigilance and it will never have to do that.
Yeah, you're right. I saw your card.
What? Oh, well. Anywho.
You lose.
This game has fallen into the pit of despair.
I would have gotten another mountain. Turn.
Let's see. So, at this point, I'm going to
And then a
concede,
giant grove.
and we can see what would have happened. An Unholy Strength here, that's a nice cheap buff. Just make somebody +2/+1.
I would have gotten
Probably wouldn't have helped me.
a giant growth, and then bog.
What is it?
Bog.
Oh, Bogran Fire Fiend, yeah.
Bogran Fire Fiend. I couldn't pronounce it right. Oh, and then after the Bogran Fire Fiend.
What about some murder? Destroy target creature and use that on your spider.
No, you aren't.
And
Already conceded.
well, and some more flat. You know, this game was just destined not to go very well with me.
I had tons of creatures that were pacifists.
Yeah, give me my pacifism back. Don't ever forget to get your enchantments back. So,
I guess this was a fun game. But next time I'll be showing you what to do how to build your own Magic the Gathering deck.
so now you've seen it played, you can go home and build your own.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye!